Flex your business with an American Express Business Gold Card. You'll earn 4 times membership rewards points on your top 2 eligible spending categories, like transit and electronics, each month, on up to $150K in combined purchases per year. Plus, you can now earn 3 times membership rewards points on flights and prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. Terms and points cap apply. Learn more at AmericanExpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold, built for business by American Express.
Don't miss out on the final football game of the season with Prize Picks. Join now because Prize Picks are giving away a free pick for the big game where 1 yard equals 1 win. Just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 1,000 times your cash. Download the Prize Picks app and use code FIELD and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code FIELD on Prize Picks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Prize Picks. Run your game. Must be present in certain states. Visit prizepicks.com for restrictions and details.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I'm probably going to face some backlash doing this episode, so I'm going to try to be as respectful as I possibly can be, because I don't want to disrespect nobody, and I feel like that's what the case may be with this episode. So it's probably for the best if I just do another episode, but nah, the thing is this: I need people to understand that there is an issue with this particular story that's going viral of this woman that ordered a Lyft. The Lyft driver said that, no, this isn't going to work out. Due to your size, you're not going to be able to fit in my car. And yeah, overall, there are some people where they're supporting the rapper. And then, then there's a lot of people that's cracking jokes about the rapper. And the thing is this, I understand both perspectives, but at the same time, it's like there has to be I don't want to say a winner, but there has to be a clear understanding with this, So my thing is this, right? With the Lyft driver, and that's the thing where it's like, I can't blame him. I can't overall say that he's at fault for what he said and did, but at the same time, I'm like, I just don't even know how to go about it. I guess if I'm a Lyft driver, and I was in a situation like that, then I definitely about hey, I can see if there's other Lyft drivers in the area, and then that you'll be able to fit in their car. But I'm like, for this particular car, no, because cars are small, bruh. Look, I'm saying there's cars where I could barely even fit in them. So I'm like, I remember because my mom she used to have this 93 Camaro, right? And there was at times where it felt like my knees were right there in my face. Bro, cars are small. And my thing is this, I've been small my whole life. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if you have it where a small person is saying that a car is too small, bruh, I'm saying and that's the thing where I don't know the exact weight of this woman, but I think from what I read online, she's 489 pounds. And yeah, that's something where I'm like, ma'am, you have to understand, look, I'm not trying to discriminate. I'm not trying to say anything negative. I'm not trying to say anything rude. I'm not trying to crack any jokes. But at the same time, you have to understand when things ain't going to work out. And you getting in that car would have not worked out, all right? And now there are some cars for bigger people. I'm like, yeah, for vans, because that's one TV show that I watch a lot is My 600 Pound Life, and they be showing them people off up in vans. They be showing them people off up in SUVs. Yeah, definitely it'll have to be something like a Yukon, one of them type of SUVs. Maybe a Dodge Durango. I'm trying to think of some one of them mini type vans and stuff, things like that. But when we're talking Toyotas, when we're talking sport cars, when we're talking sedans, where it's meant for I don't know, I guess it's one of those things where it's they make those cars at a size where it's okay, a person, because and that's another thing where it's you gotta sit down and think about it, where it's even a basketball player. Now, if we talk at basketball players, you got guys out there that's 7. What was that one dude that plays for the Spurs? He got a long name, and I think he's from France. Hold on for a second. Spurs tallest Player. Victor Wembanyama. Victor Wembanyama. I think that's his name. I don't know. But anyways, bro is 7'3.5". And I know for a fact that this man, I guarantee and I promise you, he ain't driving no, I'm trying to think, I wonder if they have like a thing of what, because I think they said the Lyft driver's car was like a Toyota Camry or something like that. I think it was, I don't know, but let's see, do they have it like listed off somewhere? They don't have it listed off anywhere, but it looked like a small car, and he had a very similar in the past on to book an XL car. Oh, can you do that? I wonder if you could actually do that because I thought he was cracking a joke when that guy said that, so if you guys watch the video, the Lyft driver tells the rapper that you need to book an XL or a Lyft XL. And I'm like, fam, come on now. Like, you can't tell somebody that. I didn't even know that was an option. If that's an option, then yeah, that's one of those things where I'm like, and you know what I personally think? There probably was either charging too much or they were too far away. She figured, well, you know what? Let me just risk it with the Lyft driver, because who knows what the situation may be. I don't want to say that she did that on purpose just so she could get a video, but at the same time, I'm like, people would do anything to go viral now. Now that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna put that past her, because I'm like, I ain't seen way too many times where people, it's like they will purposely go out of their way to put themselves in danger to just get some content. And I'm like, fam, you got it where it'd be like some old teenage kids crashing cars, going around pranking people, and it's like, and they're putting their lives in danger. Now, I'm not saying that she put her life in danger, but overall, though, my thing is this, right? If I was one of those people struggling to go viral, and I'm like, dang, how can I go viral? And I start getting desperate, and I'm trying to think, okay, well, because she goes on and makes a comment too, and I'm like, ma'am, that's something where I'm like, look, I ain't trying to be rude, but don't repeat that to nobody else. But she goes on to say that it's like her mind doesn't know that she's a person of size, and I'm like, ma'am, that's it. Look, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's something that I don't think not one person in your position has said. All right, like I think people know when it's like if you're having to go on a plane in order, because again, I'll be watching that TV show My 600-Pound Life, so I look at it more so from a health factor, and that's why I really want to be talking about in this episode, because I know being at that size ain't healthy. Like there's a lot of people getting on that one guy, Dave Blunt, I think that's his name. Bro, what is going on with this fan? It's like every time I turn this fan on, it just starts making this whole weird buzzing noise. Okay, cool. There we go. It's like, but man, alright, it ain't making that buzzing noise now. I was like, bro, I was about to freaking drop kick this fan. I'm like, bro, it's getting warm in here, and I'm just trying to keep cool, But anyways, but no, I remember a lot of people were talking about Dave Blunt, because he's another rapper of size. And, yeah, it's like this guy is up on stage performing with an oxygen mask. I'm like, fam, that's not... Now, my thing is this, right? You gotta, I guess, because there are people out there that like to be big, and there ain't nothing wrong with that, but I think that it needs to be at a healthy size. Like, you need to be managing your size. Like, you cannot get to an unhealthy size and then just be like, oh, like this is okay, this is nice, no, it's not okay, it's not nice. I'm like, my thing is this, because even I be looking at myself at times, I'm like, dang, I feel too small, and I guess maybe I'm just not comfortable with my body. Maybe she's more comfortable with her body, maybe Dave Blunt is comfortable with his body, but at the same time, it's like, when I sit down and I think about it from a health factor, I think that, and I feel like at times I'll be making some unhealthy decisions when it comes to the drinks that I have, the food that I eat. What else? I had to eliminate candy from my life because I felt like I was eating too much candy at one point in time. I had to eliminate soda. I don't really be drinking. Only time I really be drinking soda, it's either when I go out to eat. And then other than that, the last time I had to say I had a soda just for the fun of it was New Year's Eve. So I'm like, yeah, I don't just be out just drinking soda and all this other stuff. Like, I remember at one point in time, this is when more so around the time when I started, when I had turned 21, I started drinking a little bit, you know, and I was all like, fam, I know this ain't unhealthy, you know, and it's like, I never really did get into smoking. I'm like, yeah, smoking, that's not healthy either. But I'm like, one thing that is healthy where I'm like, fam, and I remember back in 2020 when I was like full blown just exercising every day, fam, I was doing 300 to 400 push-ups a day. Like, there were some days where I just added another 100, but I was like, yeah, I was doing 300 push-ups a day and running 5 miles. Now, that might not be healthy, but overall, I'm like, when you sit down and think about it, it's like exercising, and I don't know, like, I never did like an excessive amount of exercising, although there were some days where I would push myself a little bit, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to slow down, I'm gonna have to stop, you know. And yeah, throughout the years I have, like, you know, I have to say now, like, I don't work out all the time, but I make sure of it that I get some form of exercise throughout the day and stuff. So, but anyways, I'm like, and that's the question I had to ask people. It's like, what's wrong with that? You know, like, that's like, when watching that TV show, My 600-Pound Life, like, there's this one episode where there were like people there. I think it was like 2 therapists that went over to this woman's house trying to help her and stuff, and she just pushed them away. And it's things like that where I'm like, you know, I don't know. I guess if I'm in that situation where I'm that therapist, I'm gonna have to show them some tough love, because I feel like they never really received it. So it's like they don't really know how to act when somebody's caring about them and they want to have this attitude. And I'm like, fam, I'm not trying to like hurt you. I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to have it where you live longer. I'm trying to have it where you're enjoying life. I know you can't be enjoying life laid out in the bed all day, not being able to do stuff, sitting around eating unhealthy foods, watching TV, like, you seeing it where, like, literally everybody's just out and about enjoying life, even if it's just going out for a walk, even if it's just going to the park, even if it's just some stuff where it's like you're going to the mall and you're wanting to shop around or whatever the situation may be. It's like there is a lot of good things that you can do and overall explore and do. Because I'm like, my thing is this, you know, with this whole situation with this, because I think her name is like Dank, Demoss or something like that. With this whole situation with her, it's like, ma'am, if anything, because I'm like, I hope she ain't going on to social media, because people are straight clowning her. I feel like if anything, I'm trying to be as respectful as I possibly can be, but you got it where people are like, they're making memes of her, they're cracking jokes of her and stuff, and I'm like, fam, I get it. That's when stuff goes viral, because even with that one dude that was he pulled up to the drive-thru of that restaurant with no pants on, people are making memes and jokes of that guy. The internet, I'm telling you, nobody is safe on the internet. So I had to say the best possible advice that I could give people, like this Dank Demoss, Dave Blunt. I'm trying to think who else, you know, just, yeah, anybody that's living a lifestyle that way. It's like the best possible advice that I can give you is that you have to take care of yourself. Being at that size is not taking care of yourself. You know, and I'm telling you, like, again, referencing that TV show, My 600-Pound Life, when that dude, Dr. Now, when he be talking to them guys, fam, there's like stuff that he says where I'm like, bro, you ain't even trying to hold back. Like, he done said some things. I'm telling you, people, sit down and watch that show, because you'll learn some things about that show. I know me and my mom, we will watch that show a lot, and yeah, that's one of those shows where I'm all like, wow. I'm like, that dude don't hold back. Like, he makes sure of it, that he tells people how it is, like how life is. Like, if you don't fix your life, if you don't fix your habits, you are going to die. And that's the thing about it, where it's like, I don't want to say things like that, but I'm like, that's one thing where ever since Dave Blunt's, when he started hitting the scenes, you know, like, yeah, first glance you see him, you're like, wow, that's crazy, you know, but then it's like, now after a while, it's like, anytime when I see his name, I'm fearing it. Like, I'm fearing, like, when I see his name trending on Twitter, I'm like, because I think, yeah, because of this recent situation with this Dank Demoss girl, where she's been trending a lot, so people have been having Dave Blunt's trending now, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I clicked on his name, and I'm like, bro, I really don't hope that I'm gonna click on something and see something bad. You know, because I don't want to see this guy, you know, lose his life because he wants to be of a bigger size and things, you know. Like, and I imagine that he does want to be healthy, but it's like, because there was the one video that I seen of his, and I'm like, fam, that's not good. That ain't good at all. And I'm like, anybody that's in his circle enabling him, you need to get fired. You honestly need to get fired. Because I feel like, yeah, you're enjoying the ride now. You're enjoying it where you guys getting all this publicity, money, and all this stuff. You were touring all over the place, all these other, things going on and stuff. But it's like, I feel like people ain't even there. Like, there probably are some people that's there, for his music. But I feel like that there's people that's there just to see how he is. Like, oh, is he really that big? Oh, he is really that big. Like, I feel like that, if anything, people is taking advantage of him, and I feel like that's gonna be the same thing. Like, after a few months done pass, I feel like if this Dank Demoss, if she don't lose weight, I feel like people are gonna be taking advantage of her. They're gonna be all like, oh, okay, like, well, we know we can get like memes and videos and pictures and all this other stuff out of her and stuff, versus like, oh, like, because my thing is this, let's say, I feel like, because that'd be good too, well, and then not even like too, like, that'd be the only good outcome out of this whole situation, is if she overall loses weight. And I'm like, I feel so bad saying that, because I'm like, I shouldn't be in no position to tell people to lose weight. It's like, I feel bad for saying that, but at the same time, it's like, I would rather see her in a healthy situation than to see a situation where it's all like, this is the reason why you're going viral. It's like, it's not because of your music, it's not because of something positive or motivating that you did. It's because it's like, oh, you're a plus size woman trying to order an Uber, or a Lyft. And it's like, now people are like cracking jokes and making fun of you. It's like, I guess, like, if it's a toss up between, telling her to live healthy or cracking jokes and making memes, yeah, I'd rather, be on that end of it and stuff. I feel like people are going to look at me differently and say things about me, or, I guess argue with me about this whole situation. But I'm like, all I just want to do is see her in a healthy position. I don't want to see her in no situation where it's like, we all look up one day and they said that, oh, because of her weight, she done passed away. I don't want to hear stuff like that, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, people, rather than making memes and jokes, it's like, how about we motivate this girl to, be in a much more healthier, just environment with herself and things. So it's like, we ain't having to, make no memes and jokes and all this other stuff about her. But anyways, with that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. Stay tuned for the next episode, and peace.